I can't do it anymore. I tried. I thought I really could try to spin a positive spin on Ubisoft. I thought they finally, I literally had a video, guys. So first things first, let's go ahead and take that from the top. All right. So if you guys are just coming in, welcome to the channel. We cover daily news and information on video games, movies, and just situations in general. Right now, we are talking about Ubisoft with Assassin's Creed Shadows. I literally had a video prepared that I was about to upload today about how Ubisoft maybe finally was about to turn a new leaf with the information that they had been releasing from Assassin's Creed Shadows, about how they've been revamping the parkour system, about how this extended delay maybe went ahead and benefited them for things that the fans really wanted to see in the series. But a game company is a game company at the end of the day, I guess. It doesn't matter if it's Sony, Microsoft, Activision, Ubisoft. I feel like at the end of the day, they're all just the same people in different places, and this could not be more evident than what's happening today. You guys are probably confused as to what's going on, so let's take it from the top. If you guys have not heard, the latest developing story that happened today is that Ubisoft has officially announced that they are delaying Assassin's Creed Shadows by another month. So now it is no longer going to be releasing in February on the 14th, as it was originally going to do. Now it is instead going to be releasing in March. But why? Oh, why is this happening? You see, because the thing is, a lot of people have been speculating, well, Ubisoft was perfectly fit to launch in February. What was the real competition they would have had to have faced? I mean, the only thing that we have releasing in February that I can think of personally that's at least anywhere near as similar to Assassin's Creed, but not really in terms of an exploration game, is potentially, maybe, not even really, the Tomb Raider 4, 5, and 6 remasters that are going to come out on February the 14th. But that doesn't really scream Assassin's Creed competitor to me, you know what I mean? I feel like the Tomb Raider fanbase and the Assassin's Creed fanbase are fan bases that kind of coexist together, right? Like, they don't really cannibalize each other's sales. But this kind of puts the nail in the coffin. It really got me asking and wondering, what is going on? And the more I dug into the story, the more I realized, and I'm glad to see that other people are covering this as well, but the more that I realized, there is potentially something a lot darker going on here. So, if you guys did not know, 2 days ago on January the 7th, yes, I'm going to go ahead and put the screenshot up on the screen right now, from Brandoville Studios. There broke out a news report about how people in Brandoville Studios were starting a lawsuit, right? There have been a lot of problems going on in Brandoville Studios, because people at Brandoville Studios have had, as you can see right here on screen, and I quote, horrific abuse of workers at Indonesian External Development Studio revealed in new reports. No viral, no justice. What is going on here right now at Brandoville Studios, ladies and gentlemen, is atrocious. So, before we even go ahead and continue, it is important for me to note that the article actually states right here, and I quote, a news report from People Makes Games has detailed disturbing allegations of abuse towards employees at Indonesian studio Brandoville. I'm sorry, not Brandonville, Brandoville, a company used for art and animation support in games such as Age of Empires 4 and Assassin's Creed Shadows. So, the actual allegations in question are horrific, right? A lot. Basically, they extend from harassing a pregnant employee to making an employee slap themselves 100 times on camera, to making an employee bang their head up against a door frame and then go ahead and stop right around the time they were concussed and then try to ask for a forgiveness. These things are really, seriously, acts of degeneracy in the gaming industry. And it really struck me, no one really covered this, because apparently, if you look right here, this stuff has been happening since like forever ago. Last year was the last report as far as I'm concerned, right? I mean, we are in January 2025. It was as recent as last year, but we have workers who have been working at this company since like 2019 that are reporting of abuse. Why has no one covered this? Ubisoft now, conveniently 2 days later, decides that they're going to go ahead and postpone and delay Assassin's Creed Shadows? Does that seem like a coincidence to you? Does that seem like the makings of a company that actually has the best interest in their player base instead of just trying to protect or cover something up as the news is just breaking out? Because this is something I got covered 2 days ago. I believe even Eurogamer has an article on it. There are people finally coming out of the woodworks and bringing this up. I can't believe no one's really said anything about this. I didn't even know anything about it at all. And we're just led to believe that Ubisoft has nothing to do with this. They're just not going to address it, and they're just going to keep telling us, oh, well, we need a few more weeks to polish up the game. What kind of a change are you going to make in 3 weeks? I don't understand where this logic is coming from, where you believe that a game company such as Ubisoft, who is already facing such hardships, that cannot afford another controversy, but is yet synonymous with controversy, would suddenly try to have a change of heart and have the player's best interests in mind. This is all just a cover-up, and it feels manipulative, right? It feels like I've been down this road before with Activision, but now it's coming from Ubisoft. But the sad part is, Ubisoft makes a lot of my favorite games, man. And I feel kind of disgusted in the fact that I really rooted for them. And I'm not saying this right now as a content creator. I'm saying this as someone who actually played their games. It's something devastating, right? Because you don't like to think that the game that you enjoy playing a lot, Assassin's Creed Origins for me has been such a fun game that I've been playing for the past 7 years of my life, right? It's my comfort game. And the fact that now, upon realizing that the publisher of that game is synonymous with this abusive work. You know, it's kind of like when Activision had the cube crawls in 2000 and, you know, the earlier 2020s, like a few years ago. And that was also equally as disturbing. You know, this is, which company is safe? I feel like everyone's got a little bit of dirt, you know, underneath the blinds, right? What's going on in the gaming industry? Why is it so hard to be a decent human being and just make a game out of the passion for it, give the fans what they want, and then just reap the rewards? I don't understand. This is not rocket science. I mean, obviously, I'm not a game developer. I've never claimed to be a game developer, but I'm a human being. I can at least sympathize with being compassionate towards others, right? Being accepting and just learning how to be a kind person. Why? What is all of this nonsense? Having someone slap themselves on video 1,000 times? Humiliating a pregnant woman only for her to then have her baby. You still expect her to come back to work, and then she doesn't, and then the baby dies like 4 months later? What is this? What kind of monsters are these? And this is associated directly with making the art and animation for Assassin's Creed Shadows? Are you kidding me, Ubisoft? And you're gonna tell me also that a company as big as Ubisoft just didn't have any idea of this whole situation going on? Or the more likely situation, would a big company like Ubisoft benefit from, you know, sweeping it under the rug? Don't pay mind to what's going on over there in Indonesia. No, in Brandoville. There's no important stuff going on over there. Focus on how we're telling you Assassin's Creed Shadows getting delayed because we care about our fans, when for the past who knows how many releases at this point, Ubisoft has done anything but. I really don't know what to say. I had a completely different video planned to release today, but after seeing this is something that has to be covered. This is something that has to be shared around as well. People need to become aware at what the game industry is becoming, or what at least is being revealed that the game industry maybe potentially already was. And I get that every single industry has dirt, right? No one's really clean. But there are some things, some situations where that when you hear them, it just makes your skin crawl. And I feel like this is one of them. I feel for the people in this article trying to talk about how they've been literally dragged and treated like animals just to make a game. Or work on art and animation for a video game that then a lot of other people are going to see and not know the story behind that. Now, obviously, if you want to still play the game, more power to you. I'm not going to stop you guys, right? If you guys do enjoy Assassin's Creed Shadow for what it is, you know, despite the whole controversy going on around it, even aside from this, because this might be the nail that does the coffin for Ubisoft. But if you still enjoy the game for what it is, more power to you. I'm not trying to take that away from you. And if you can still play the game with all this going on, that's fine too. I'm not trying to guilt trip anyone here. I just personally feel that this is a line that should never have been crossed. And the fact that this was revealed, and I'm sure a lot worse stuff is going on across the gaming industry, which just makes my stomach turn. This is the reason why I feel like a lot of people really need to speak up on these sorts of situations, right? It's not a matter of who covered the news first. It's a matter of let's get the news out there to make sure a lot of people hear it so everyone could become aware as to what is really going on under the woodworks. Because whether it's Activision, whether it's Ubisoft, whether it's Microsoft, whether it's Sony, whether it's someone else, it doesn't matter. They have made it clear that they don't care about you. They only care about what you can give them, and that is your money, right? Games go up in price. They're now $70. Their games are a lot more money nowadays than they've ever been before. But the quality is still like on par basically with how it was in 2017 when they were still $60. And yet now they expect more from you and they realize that they can get away with giving you less. They don't care about you as a consumer. They care about your money. So use that wisely. Is all I'm going to say. Now, I'm still going to post the video that I had planned for Assassin's Creed Shadows today, right? It had a bit of a positive outlook on it. I was willing to give it the benefit of the doubt. And you know what? If you still are, as a listener, more power to you. Go for it. I'm not telling you what to enjoy or what to not enjoy. This is just coming from me, right? I don't know, man. I expected a lot of things, but this was not one of them. I'll go ahead and try to leave the article linked down in the description below if you guys want to go ahead and check it out. I do highly encourage you guys to read into this stuff. If you guys are interested, of course. And if not, well, I mean, I will try to go ahead and do my best to keep you guys up to date with every developing story as it goes on. So today, you guys are getting 2 videos, or at least you should. I hope you guys have a fantastic day. If you guys did enjoy, make sure to go ahead and drop a like button down below. Leave a dislike if you guys did not enjoy the video, and please let me know why. I'm always open to feedback. Subscribe if you guys are enjoying and want to see more content daily. I do post on a daily basis. And also, make sure to turn on the notification bell icon if you guys want to stay up to date with the second I release a brand new video. With that being said, I hope everyone has a fantastic day, and I will see you guys all in the next video. Peace out, guys.